Smart business leaders and their teams are leveraging data to make decisions that drive the business. That data has to be dependable, accurate, timely, and trusted. But properly managing that data also requires controlling and aligning spend. Data observability with Acceldata provides you with advanced cost management analytics and controls. Controlling costs starts with being able to understand where spend is occurring. The cost optimization dashboard is a single pane of glass that provides insights into your real-time budget spend, lower-level budget allocations, chargeback capabilities, data warehouse, operational efficiency, and recommendations for better operations. From the dashboard, we see our current forecast spend rate is above where it should be. We can click on the number and easily drill down and see where that is happening. This brings up the spend by account, where we see the first tenant is significantly higher. Hovering over it, we see that the compute cost is the majority of the cost. Clicking in for further drill down information. We now have the full view of the cost for this particular account. We see from the services graph that the blue section for compute is the majority of our spend. We can investigate further by clicking. This view gives us further details. On the top, we have the monthly costs for reference. The two donut graphs give us cost per warehouse and the query count per warehouse. This means we know which warehouses are the most costly and the most used for queries. Further down the dashboard, we can see the behavior over time. The daily and cumulative monthly costs helps provide insights into historical cost trends. At the very bottom, we see details of cost by days and hours mapped out, giving the ability to understand in detail patterns or anomalies that may need investigation. Darker sections are of higher cost. From this table, we see that Tuesdays through Friday between the hours of 3 and 6 a.m. costs are high. We also can see that Wednesday and Friday, the highest costs in general. Also, for some reason, Friday at 2 a.m. had a spike. Let's investigate warehouse costs further and look into the purple slice. This gives us the warehouse dashboard that shows information about queries, including query execution times, selected time period costs, query behaviors, query type counts, and query type costs. This gives us the full view of the query activity on the warehouse. By scrolling down, we can find out who are the top users. In this case, we see an outlier user. Clicking onto that top user, we can then see the actual queries being run. Here are the queries. The information includes execution status, total elapsed time, when it was run, byte and row information, plus more. If you want to see what the actual query is, that is shown in the first column. The platform also includes pre-built top 20 filters, allowing you to quickly see expensive queries, long-running, execution time, and more with a push of a button. Let's see what the most expensive queries are. Here we see two queries of interest. The first one failed and ran for 7.85 minutes. That will need some further investigation. Let's look at the second query. It was successful and ran for 1.3 minutes and scanned 6.85 gigabytes of data. By hovering over the query text, we can see what the actual query was. As we saw, Acceldata provides the details needed to better understand and control costs for your data systems.